The decision to sell Mum's home was not an easy one. We'd had a couple of difficult years, and recently I had to move Mum into a nursing home. I met up with 4 agents. The 4th one I wasn't that keen to meet. I used to call him the suit, and that was John.
So I guess the first day I met Natalie walking through the home, I could sense that this family was so close.
What can I say? Within 5 minutes, I had completely decided who I was going to ask to sell my mother's home.
You know, I was ripping them apart a little bit as far as having to have to sell, making that decision for Mum. Really, at the end of the day, Natalie and her son wanted to, I guess, take care of Mum in a way that most of us dream of, that Mum will get the best care in her older age.
He was very empathetic about what I must have been going through in recent years.
I lost my dad about 5 and a bit years ago. I guess for me it was, I could see the emotional connection that I had with Natalie, with what her mum was actually going through.
He immediately said, "I'm going to show you what we're going to do, and I guarantee you will not have a moment of stress or worry."
I tread very lightly to make sure I made the right recommendations to the family without costing them a lot of money.
The last thing I wanted to do was to be doing alterations. He said, "Natalie, don't worry. It'll all be taken care of. Everything will go smoothly." And that is exactly what happened.
I got Natalie to understand that to get the best outcome for Mum was not to just present the property to the marketplace the way it was, but again to turn around and do, I guess, the little 1%ers that make a big difference. By the time we were finished, it brought tears to Natalie's eyes, because Mum's house went through a total transformation. Then Natalie actually then understood what we were actually embarking on to try and achieve for Mum. I guess Natalie's expectation was very low.
I was astounded at the portfolio that he had collected with information about who had come. He seemed to have a human contact with everybody that was involved. And so then we came to the auction day. It went very well. It went extremely well. John came in to say, "We've hit the mark I was expecting," and he kept going and going and going.
The outcome that we did, well, I guess that was just a dream number, really.
The results were more than my wildest dreams, and John came in and said to me, "Well, I think we've got the best we could have for your mum, and she's going to have everything possible for her to be comfortable."
To get the outcome and to change all their lives was, really meant a lot. It was hard to put words to it.
I have to say I have an extremely warm spot in my heart for John. It was hard, and they made it an extremely pleasant experience with lovely people.